What if I told you you don't need a flash drive to install Windows? No USB, no DVD, nothing external, just your PC. Sounds crazy, right? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to install Windows using a bootable partition with a simple tool called EasyBCD. This method is perfect if your USB is broken, you don't have a flash drive, or you just want a cleaner, faster setup. By the end of this video, you'll be able to boot straight into your Windows installer directly from your hard drive. And I repeat, do not skip any of these steps or you have yourself to blame. Before we jump in, let's quickly understand what's happening here. Normally, when installing Windows, we use a USB drive. Your PC boot from the USB, then install the operating system, right? But in this method, we create a separate partition, put the Windows ISO there, then use EasyBCD to add it to your boot menu. Before we start, make sure you have a Windows PC, obviously, EasyBCD, which I have provided the link to download, which is very easy to download, like your normal usual software. You just go in, you click the download now. I already have it, so I'm not going to download it again. After that, you obviously need a Windows ISO file, Windows 10 or Windows 11, which you can also easily install or download from the Microsoft Store. I mean, the original Microsoft. This is the step, and just download the particular one I'm clicking. Third thing you have to do is you have to at least have 10 gig of free space. So let's begin. Right click on the start menu. Click on disk management. Find your drive you want to shrink, which mine is obviously drive D. Right click, select shrink volume. Now choose how much space you want to shrink. Minimum you should shrink is 10 gig. So I wrote 10 gig, but then I wrote it in megabyte, which is 10,000 megabytes. After shrinking, you'll see unallocated space. Right click it, create a new simple volume, format it as NTFS, and that's it. You've created your boot partition. After creating your boot partition, you will now rename all your partition to help you figure out which one you are installing the Windows on during installation. This would also help you so that you don't end up formatting a wrong partition. So I renamed my partition with the working Windows. I mean, with the ones I have installed Windows on already, which is working, which I want nothing to happen to it. I renamed that disk already installed because I already have Windows on it. And I renamed the partition I just created for the bootable partition. I named it bootable, and this partition is empty. It has nothing on it because I just created it. And with the part where I have my files, I mean my important files that I don't want the Windows touching, I named it important files. And I renamed the partition where I want to install the new Windows on. I mean, the one I'm coming to do this process on, the new Windows on. I created it and I named it. I named this partition for new Win. It's okay if the renames doesn't show on, my PC when you open it. It will show when you open the disk management tool, and even also during installation it will show, because that's the main purpose of renaming it. Some would show, some wouldn't show. In my case, it didn't show at all. If you are done with all this thing, the next thing you have to do is add the ISO file. Left click on your Windows ISO file and click on mount. A folder would open. Thing you have to do is copy every folder and every file in that particular window that just opened into the boot partition. I mean the partition that I have renamed bootable. You you copy all these files into that bootable partition. It's simple, right? The next thing you have to do is set up your EasyBCD. Now comes the important part. Installing the EasyBCD is not that difficult. It's just like installing your usual computer software. You are just clicking next, accept, you know, just the usual thing. And after installing, you open the EasyBCD. So you open the EasyBCD app by double clicking, obviously. Okay. So the next thing you would have to do is go to add new entry, select the window WinPE, click on the path, just follow the instructions and open the place where you put your where you copied the Windows files into. In my case, is the bootable. Then open sources, click on sources, double click on it actually. Um, then select the boot.win, then open it. After that, click the plus beside it. Go to edit boot menu. Oh, I think I mistakenly clicked the plus twice. So I will be deleting one. This is actually to make your computer know where to boot from. So if you do this, it will actually boot the Windows file before the real Windows itself boot. So I'm deleting one, and it should be only one in your case if you didn't click on it twice. So here lies the case. I would move the Windows image file up by clicking that. Then after that, I save settings. You click on Shift plus Restart to boot your computer in a Windows bootable form. It is very important you watch to the end because you might face an error if you don't. So, just like the way you install every Windows, the moment you reach this particular screen, you just know the only thing you have to do here is press next and keep on going, right? As I said, pay attention here because it's very critical. If you face a particular error here, I provided an instruction for you to follow. So you press next, you press install now. Um, Definitely you don't have a key, so then you select the Windows version you want. You might run into something like this. Don't panic. The solution is very simple. You just have to. It means your machine is either old or it doesn't support Windows 11. I don't know. Mine is old, so it didn't. The only thing you have to do now is press the back button to where they ask for the product key. Press Shift plus F10 to open the command prompt. Type in regedit to open the registry. Then follow the directories I'm about to open. So you open H key, local key, you open setup, you create a new key, and be sure that what I am typing is the same thing you type there with the same capitalization. If capital letter, it has to be capital letter. If small letter, it has to be small letter. So you create a folder called lab config. And I repeat, that lab config has to be capital and small, just like it is there. After that, create a file called bypass tpm check with the same spelling here. Follow the video and you wouldn't make any mistake. After that, again, you would have to create another file by left clicking, click new, click the word 32. This one you have to name it bypass secure boot check, just the same way I've written it there. After this, you set the values of them to one, both of them. You set the values to one, and you are practically done. You close this, you close that. You don't have a product key. You click on, and this error should be solved. It's just as easy as ABCD. So you keep on going. You continue with the way the installation normally works. With me, I'm actually creating a new window, so there is a different machine. So I have to clear. That's why I created a partition and I named it for new windows. So I'm going to format that particular partition because there is nothing in that partition that I want. The partition I've named for new windows. Yes, I want nothing in this partition. So I would go ahead and format it. That's me clicking the format. If you format it, you lose everything there. But then, should in case maybe you don't want to format it, you could go on if you have space. You could go on and maybe you have a Windows operating system there or any different operating system there that you want it to still be available to you. You go on. You don't have to format it. You just keep on installing and it will just install it alongside it. But then I don't think you would be able to boot into those two windows. If you want to do that, there is a different format of doing that. You would have to go to while installing, you have to go to either there is a different format of creating a dual boot. If you want in the next video, you ask me, I would actually do it for you. And as you are watching this video, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. And any problem that you face, comment it and let me see if I'll be able to solve it for you. And let me know this is my first time doing a video like this, a tech video, so let me know how I did. The installer would load just like you are using your USB. So from here, you choose your language, you click install, your usual way of installing Windows, and you have nothing else to worry about. Don't forget to follow each and every step on this video. If you miss any step, it will be your own doing. These are common errors you might face, which I didn't face. Mostly, if you follow the instructions well, you wouldn't face any of this error. But then I'm about to name the errors you are prone to face. If you face it, give me type it in the comment section or something, and let's see if I would be able to help. Maybe your ISO isn't booting. If your ISO isn't booting, make sure you selected the WinP in the EasyBCD. I mean, you selected the Win file. Missing boot option. Reopen the EasyBCD and check your entry. If you have a black screen, try a different ISO file. Maybe some versions are not compatible. System skips the boot menu. Don't forget to disable the fast boot in BIOS. This is the reason why I think this method is awesome. The method is actually underrated. You don't need any USB, faster setup, cleaner workflow, great for emergency. It basically turns your PC into its own installer machine. Well, guys, and that's it. And now you know how to install Windows without using a USB device just by using the EasyBCD. If it helped you, drop a like, subscribe for more tech videos, and comment if you want a video on advanced method like CMD or dual boot. And comment if you want more videos like this. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to comment if you faced any problem or if it worked for you. This is A Creation Tech. And as usual, we'll vibe later, guys. Peace.
えい先輩あらあら